Hi, in this short video I'll show you how to enable the swap file in a couple of the Linux distributions. Here on the CentOS machine we can verify the version of Linux that we're running by looking at the release file, and we can see it's CentOS 6.5. By running the command swap on space -s, we can see no swap file is enabled. To enable the swap file, we need to make the changes in the configuration file etc/waagent.conf. To do this, we need to gain super user privileges. So using VI or your favorite editor, change the parameters in the waagent.conf file. So the resource disk .format needs to be set to yes. Resource disk enable swap needs to be set to yes. And then we need to specify a size in megabytes for our swap file. So these parameters are of importance. Resource disk format, resource disk file system, we can leave that to the default. Resource disk mount point, do not touch this. Resource disk enable swap, and the size, resource disk .swap size. Save this configuration, and by restarting the Linux agent service we should be able to enable the swap file. This command service wagent status shows us that the process is actually running, the daemon process. And we can also check the system by looking for the process ID. So now if we restart the process and look at the log file at the same time. So here we're essentially running the command service waagent restart followed by a tail command separated by a semicolon will show us the output of the process as it restarts. And here we can see that the waagent has restarted and enabled our swap file. Swap on -s will show us that the swap file has been enabled. If we now go to an Ubuntu system and do the same, become super user, tab for command completion, now here we do not have by default this parameter resource disk format enabled, so that needs changing to yes, and this is a limitation on the Ubuntu build at the moment with the agent configuration. You will notice that the mount point for the resource disk is different. It's /mnt as opposed to mnt resource as we saw in the CentOS build. We then need to enable this parameter and set a size. Here we have 512. I'm going to up it to 1056 meg. The name of the service is different also between the two distributions. So we see it's running. We can just do a service Linux agent restart. Again, tell the log file. And it's enabled. Swap on -s will verify this, and there we have it.